Hello everybody and welcome back, I'm Camp Christo and this is the Roman Reclamation campaign. I have just noticed that the French snuck behind my lines, how dare they, and they're sieging down our Italian vassals. Much as I don't particularly care about our Italian vassals, that doesn't mean for a gosh darn second I'm going to let the darn Frenchies siege them down. So we'll send some of our troops over to the east and deal with that. They really should be consolidating their troops. Very dumb of them to come at us from multiple angles like this. If they consolidated, they might have a decent chance to break our lines somewhere. So of course we've beaten the Papal States, might as well piece them out. Start getting those war reps. Break their alliance with France, just to hurt France's papal influence again, honestly. Did accidentally black flag my guys, but that's okay, we can just send them straight back. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Hopefully we'll get over there before they do too much damage. Like I've said before, the East Coast doesn't fuss me much. Really not concerned about any damage there because it's all about the Tyrrhenian node. Rome's future glory will basically rise and fall with the value of the Tyrrhenian node. How high do I need to get it by 1600? Oh! We've done it! Huzzah! Roma Victor! So, in case you're not familiar with what this means, province owner, Tyrrhenian Sea, Empire of the Romans is the strongest power in the Tyrrhenian Sea, and Tyrrhenian Sea is the highest valued trade node in the world. That's what I'm talking about. So, because we hold the highest value trade node in the world, we will spawn globalized trade in 35 years. As long as it remains the highest value trade node, which it realistically will. It's only going to go up from here. I'm going to just go and deal quickly with these Corsican rebels before we deal with the French. I can keep walking over there though. It's actually kind of a shortcut. We'll take the boats via, go there via the boats. It'll actually be quicker probably. Well, I mean the battle will slow it down a touch. We can scare them into ending their siege though. That's also good. French haven't gone across the east at all, have they? No, good. And we won another siege down here. Let's keep rolling forwards, taking those major forts. God, that battle took a long time. I was surprised we took a crossing penalty. I guess their guy had some good maneuver. I had erroneously assumed we would not have a problem because we'd have a superior maneuver on our general. Easy to forget. They are 3 stars. He is 3 stars, rather. But he's actually not very good on maneuver, as I recall. Let me check. Well, I don't know which one he is, actually, but it doesn't really matter. One limousine. Keep heading north, I think. Okay, there's their stack. Let's be wary. This army looking mighty vulnerable right now. French culture switches. Beautiful. Let's consolidate our army again. We don't want the French to catch out one of our stacks and get a stack wipe, as I've said. So I think we'll stay relatively close around here, especially while, you know, 35,000 of our men are away hunting down the French in Italy. Let's get in there so they don't... Hey, centralization boost. Just make sure they don't get this siege won. We'll go in there early. These guys might not even arrive in time to get involved. Should be unfortunate, but hey, it's not the end of the world. One of you got a leader? No. Once we win this battle, we'll have a leader free, though. 2, in fact. In fact, yeah, we don't really need that guy right now. You guys might as well go in, just very, very slightly reduce the casualties we'll get in that battle. We'll send him over here. I don't really want to spread out as much as going over there, but this area is kind of open to us now. So I'm in decline, as it ever is at the moment, given our huge expansion into their core areas. Did we burn the Kabar down already? I think we did. Don't recall. I think we did. Doesn't it spawn Wahhabism? Ah, no, it's the Shiite down here. Interesting. Wonder how that came about. Maybe when you burn down the Kabar, that's what happens. Oh, hello. They're attacking us here. Very foolish, good sirs. Don't you know I have teleporting generals? Alright, there we go. Absolutely wipe them out. Ooh, that's a problem. That's a big problem. Because those are mountains. We're going to struggle down here. I think we'll be able to win it. Oh, if we just got like 1 extra day, we might have won that siege. And then they'd be attacking into the mountains. Let's send everyone down here. This is a tough fight. I mean, these guys are fine, but... Yeah, they retreated early. That definitely wasn't them fighting that to its logical conclusion there. It would have taken a little while longer, at least, for us to actually bring that force that battle to end, I think. Did we stack wipe the French that were over here in Italy? Oh, hello. They're over here now. You can't fit? No, they can't fit. Let's send these guys over here. Deal with them. The marauding French now into our former Austrian territories. Did we take land from Austria over here? I think we did, right? We may actually not have. No, that's right. This was Venetian. Here, you can take this one. You guys can take this one. Though actually, I think they probably needed to keep up that siege. With the vassals don't have enough to maintain the siege here, I don't think. Some Shia fanatics, but not very many of them. Once these guys have dealt with these French over here, we'll send them east to deal with the Shias. Sorry, did I say Shia? I think that's Sunni. Yeah, Sunni. Do 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 do. Right, corrupt taxman. Oof. I think I'll take the cash hit, even though it's pretty substantial. This news does not affect us. I really wish there was a this and all future similar news. Does not affect us. Don't like the idea of attacking the hills without a general, but I'm prepared to do it. If we can catch them. French shown up again in very small numbers. Have we finally managed to make their numbers start going down? Yeah. Swayed it way back in our favour now. Let's get that major siege restarted. Not catching them. Oh, no, actually not going for them. Ooh, their numbers have increased dramatically. You know what? If they're going to leave, we'll let them leave. So we'll just send these guys east. Deal with those rebels. What's the next rebellion? The Croatians, right. Might want to deal with them on the way back, maybe. We'll see. You can keep going deeper and deeper in there. And once a general comes free, I'll put them on the what's this place called? I can't remember. Bordeaux. Is it Bordeaux? Can't remember. What's that city called? It is Bordeaux. Cool. Yeah, there you go. You guys go over there. Still only level 2 fleet. Of course, it was a good point, though. There, continues to pay their upkeep. Nice. What was that? We just had a battle? Ah, fleet battle. No problem. You guys can... I don't really want to go as far out as that, is the thing. Let's just clean up. Well, no, okay, let's go all the way out here. We'll start sending some guys east slightly to make sure they don't get caught out. Fleet still transporting them. Cool. What we should do next time we do a building project is we should go through all of our cities that are producing decent amounts of urban goods and make sure they have the very best in modern road technology, because it really helps with urban production to have decent roads. It helps with all kinds of other things too, but most relevantly to our needs, helps with urban goods production. Gotta get that leather banging out. Okay, spy network in Spain staying very strong. We'll probably want to make use of that pretty shortly after this war's ended. We're only down to as much manpower as we had before I actually took that stuff off the nobles before we started this war. Bring these guys over. Get them into the fray. The Byzantine speech, I'm afraid. War is no excuse to drop out of school. Wow, that was a big one. Got a lot of model points off that. Usually that event is so heavily nerfed in MEIOU&Taxes, I barely notice the amount it gives you. Let's leave one guy behind. Send in the general. And then they'll lock. What? They're not going for it? They outnumbered us substantially. I'm surprised. Let's split to keep accelerate these sieges. Nope, can't reach one of them. Never mind. You can get ready to pick these guys up. Yep, there we go. Okay. And you two can merge. Just stay in the stacks. Easy win there. Can we reach this one? Not quite. Let's keep wrapping it up. We are going to want 100% siege France, and we may even keep them sieged for a little while after they're actually beaten, just in order to cause huge damage to their countryside in the form of province trauma. This fight could be a problem, but I think we'll be okay. We took a crossing penalty. Come on. I'm not sure about reinforcements taking crossing penalties. They're taking way heavier casualties than us, though. The reinforcements could be an issue. But we've won the siege. Is there a general free? There is! Nice! Oh, he's changed his mind as to where he's going, I think. Yeah, he stopped. Shame. Would have been funny if he'd charged in, thinking he was supporting a fight, and actually just running into the tail end of one they'd lost. Massacring them siege-wise down here in the south. Glorious. Let's just keep this line. Not be too aggressive in terms of pushing north. Ooh, that's a problem. Didn't notice that. I will let it keep going at least until their reinforcements arrive, though. No point dodging out early if we don't need to. They arrived on the same tick that we won the battle, so they were instantly forced to retreat. That's pretty funny. Let's just charge in here. Got a general free? We do not. Let's bring over reinforcements then. They only retreated one tile, though, so they could restart the battle. Initiative ideas, nice. Could get Diplotech even more ahead of time. Really not offering us much I'm interested in, though. How is our culture spread going, by the way? Pretty nice. Spreading across still some Turkish and Yorick there, but spreading okay. We may want to accept Neapolitan. I know we were going for culture conversion, but realistically, probably never going to get to Naples, because I don't think it spreads across sea tiles, so you'd have to get it all the way out here and then down here. So yeah, actually, we should let's accept some cultures. So Neapolitan and maybe Umbrian would be a good first two, I think. Neapolitan, Umbrian. Oh yeah, Egyptian, obviously. Realistically, the spread isn't going to get all the way down there. They are switching to Coptic, though. Now they're Catholic. So let's accept Coptic and bet on more and more of them switching to Coptic. That's why they're switching to Coptic. It's because they're Christian now. I'm guessing, but that makes a lot of sense. And yeah, I think we will still do Umbrian. We've got loads of Diplo points, so I don't mind spending a bunch now. Yeah, that'll help quite substantially with unrest in these areas. And also, now that we have these accepted cultures, they'll spread. So, like, this area will convert to Coptic, because the area of it that's in states anyway, because it's now an accepted culture of us. Because you can convert not only to your culture, but also to all of your accepted cultures. Which is a nice mechanic. It's kind of like the vanilla. In fact, you can convert to other cultures now. Although you can convert to any culture in vanilla. That obviously wouldn't make much sense, because how would it pick? I'll move in here. Might catch the tail end of something. Put the general in there just in case. Yep, looks like they're taking the fight. Ooh, they're heavily taking the fight. Okay, we better rush some of these guys in then. But that's fine. They took a crossing penalty. And we've got a good general in there, so we've got a very good shot of annihilating them here. Yep. Woohoo, nice. Anytime I see 4-1 casualties, I am a happy boy. Send these guys back out to their respective sieges. Marvellous. Marvellous, marvellous. Have you vassalized Navarra? No, Navarra is just sitting there. Oh, no, okay, Navarra is under Aragon, which is under Castile. Okay, okay. Fair enough. More reasonable. Siege finally won down there in Bordeaux. Great. What's the loot up to? We haven't even looted this north area, which is the richest area. Close to 4,000 ducats now. Of course, we should really go to war with the Netherlands. In fact, yeah, well, let's do that. We should go to war with the Netherlands as before the French war ends. That'll give it like the time when we're just sitting with France occupied. We can also loot down the Netherlands, because the Netherlands is an obscenely rich area. So that'd be great. How many men do they have? Probably not that many. Excuse me? The Netherlands has 6,000 men? That's not very many, Netherlands. You better hope you have excellent credit to hire mercenaries. Oh, hello. That's a large French stack on not very high morale. Interesting. They're going straight for these guys. I really want to finish this siege before I go and reinforce. It may have been a bad idea, but oh well. You guys head over. You guys, have you made any progress on the siege? No. Okay, so you can head south then. Did I have a general to give them? No, but now I do. Good. And they've locked. We are going to take a hill penalty. Phew. Did survive long enough. I was concerned they'd stack wipe that combined vassal and tiny little left behind force. But no, indeed. We held fine. Good. Yep. Holding long enough for the reinforcements to get there, in which case, yeah. Relatively even casualties, but a win is a win. Merge these guys back up. Let's not leave a one stack on its own. Or on its lonesome. And I think our best leader should go up here in the northern area. Val has fallen. Good timing. I think I already sent someone there. How about here? No? Can't get there? Here, though, I can. What's their religious problem? Oh, yeah, that's right. They have a huge reformed minority. Because they were very briefly reformed, remember? Which will have really spread it out through their empire. Are they an empire? They're an empire. No, they're just a kingdom right now. Cool. That might not actually represent... That might just be because they're a monarchy. They're significant. I think hegemonic is what we can really call empire. So yeah, we should definitely go toward the Netherlands next. They've got no allies, so 6,000 men. I mean, come on. How can I resist loot protected by only 6,000 men? Answer? I cannot. Oh, right. Hello. I didn't notice that we had some Sunni fanatics roaming around our eastern area. Promised Land. Live in a ghetto. Whatever. Those events, I asked the devs, by the way. They do work, apparently, but they make an extremely small difference. So we're not going to really bother about worrying about the outcomes there, really. I think I'm going to keep these guys over here, just to shore up this eastern front a little. Can I get to Paris yet? No. Alright, we'll move over here then. Another good conversion done. Excellent. Moving right along. Marvellous. Should we get in there? Good.